So this time I got a few different choices. I got the Equinox, but I'll put the 6-inch coil on. Manticor, I put the M8 on. The rest stay the same with the Gold Monster 2000, 1000 and Gold Bug 2. They're on their best coils already for this. But these two I didn't have the right coils on. Mainly because I was lazy with the Manticore, and the Equinox 6-inch coil I couldn't find. I found it in the back shed. I hadn't used the Equinox in probably a year really for looking for gold. Actually, we'll start with the Gold Monster 2000. I used it to put the targets in the ground. 3 bits of gold and 1 number 9 pellet. I'll just let it start. So that's maximum sensitivity and normal. Someone really good might hear that. But the ground noise is very similar, I guess. Same sort of deal. I think this one's the number 9 pellet from memory, so if we go to difficult, we're still in manual 10. Nothing. 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 So let's go to normal. Manual 10's the best for here, gives the most grunt anyway. Have to really be touching the ground. That's the biggest piece of gold. It's also the deepest, obviously. As soon as I'm off the ground, it disappears. You get that one. Quite good. Bit lift off the ground, it's gone. Gets a bit of height on that one, probably an inch. Gold Monster 1000. Usually you'd need to pump, but there's just no ground mineralisation here that messes with anything. But so I'd say in this scenario, this is maximum depth I could get them on the 2000 anyway. In benign, just a chirp. Same thing. Just a chirp. Just a chirp. We'll go to manual 10. Certainly improves it over auto. Let's try auto too. Gets it off the ground a fair bit on that one. So I'd probably say that benign on the Gold Monster 2000 is just beating the 1000 in this scenario. Whereas the other day when they were hitting a bit better on the 2000, the 1000 was getting a far better response. So it's a difficult one which one of those two is best in mild soil. They both seem to hit the same targets. but the 1000 hits them harder when they're a little bit easier. Equinox. Ground balance. Don't really need to do it, but it'll drop to 1 normally. Not today. Now this one's an important one, recovery speed. I'll show you something. We'll do it on 2. That's up off the ground a fair bit. On the ground. Off the ground it loses it. So you have to be a scrubber on that one really. Off the ground 1 inch. Off the ground 1 inch. All negative -9 targets, so you'd think they're junk unless you knew that that's how the Equinox really behaves in my ground. That's just normal. Small gold's normally always like that, unless it's shallow. Just try something. See the height off the ground? And you get 1 inch on almost every target. It's weird the pellet's a one-way target. Anyway, next up. Now the other day I was a bit unfair on the Manticor running a 9-inch coil on it. See the height off the ground. At least 1 inch with a good response on everything. So that's on 26 sensitivity. Two to 3 inches off the ground. So definitely recovery speed affects the depth on it, but 4 is default and it's still I'm saying it's probably the best in this soil anyway. The only problem is the hot rocks. Let's go for a spin. A lot harder. Drive you mad really, wouldn't it? You can do discrimination. Just breaks up their signals. You could notch them out. Got one in my pocket. That little guy. So discrimination's getting rid of it. So, other than being a rough running detector in the ground, probably one of the best. You just see the gold bug too on that hot rock. Tells you what it is, doesn't it? So really it's against the Equinox, the Manticore and the 2000 in this scenario. Really hard to know which one's best. Like, obviously the Manticore's a lot deeper but runs a lot more unstable. 2000 nowhere near as deep as the Manticore. I don't care what anyone says, in mild soil it's nowhere near as deep. In tough soil that all changes and it seems to be the winner by far. But see that? That's in difficult over that little hot rock. Normal. Still lets you know it's a hot rock. Benign, you're digging that thinking it's gold until you touch it. That's benign on auto 2. Manual 10. The problem is when it comes to hot rocks, really no different to running an Equinox or the Manticore once you're in benign. It's going to pull you up all over the place. This is auto 2. On the bits of gold. Auto 2 and benign, you're pretty lucky to find them. In normal, maximum sensitivity on manual cuts out a lot of the hot rocks. If you're into finding whispers, you'll find the gold as well, so maybe auto 2, manual and normal is the way to go in this sort of hot rocky area. You still got a chance of finding the gold without the headache of the hot rocks, but just not the depth. But you can always jump to benign to check the targets. At least it's easy to switch between. Well, that's a little rundown. They're the top VLFs in this scenario anyway. I just don't know which I'd use. I think probably I'll stick to the Manticore and the Equinox for easier ground without hot rocks, and in this hot rocky sort of area I might use the 2000, I think, and just switch between benign and normal. Alright, that's it for now. One thing I should have done, which I just shut off the video, but I'll pull these up while the video's running so you can see. They're quite deep for what they are, I guess. That one's the pretty obvious big bit, but that was almost on an angle, but it was deepest of the lot. Hard to see that piece, but I'll have to get the weights at the end once I get them out of the tape. This one's on quite an angle by the look of it. And the number 9 pallet, which was at a fair depth for a number 9 pallet. Don't even know if that can be seen, it's so dirty. Oh, that's not the pellet, that's a piece of gold. The pellet was that one. Well, I had that wrong. That's a very small piece of gold. That's why it was behaving like the pellet. If you put them together, very similar size. Right, that's it.